Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Bloodborne. In this episode, we're gonna get going here and finish up Yargul Unseen Village, or Hypogean Jail. I guess I just spoiled the later name for this area, but yeah, we're going back to the Hypogean Jail, and now we're a lot stronger. I actually don't know if there are any Twin Bloodstone shards in this area, but sorry, just readjusting my mic. I guess we'll find out today. I know that there is a boss, not a very difficult one. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. And good thing I have this unlocked, actually. I'm not sure if I missed this scurrying beast that's down here. Oh, hey. Well, that's wonderful. Should not have aggroed this guy. Although I feel like he's going to be a little bit easier this time around. I picked up most of the stuff that's down here, though. Inside the building, at least. So yeah, this is the way to kill these guys, which I've not managed to do for... well, up until now. When they do that transformation animation, it is actually the perfect opportunity for you to backstab them. And again, I've just not been pulling it off. But still, well, that area leads to the nitrous, which I don't need. The question is, again, are there any twin bloodstone shards there? Because I'm only missing a few, and I could get this weapon up to, what is it at? Yeah, it's at +5. Would be a good thing to do. I'll probably be able to do it. I think there is stuff here, that's for sure. But again, I don't know what's like in this version of the area and what comes later. Aside from the fact that these guys are fucking annoying. Man, I mentioned this a couple of times. I don't know how much it has come across. But I genuinely hate the dogs in this game with a passion. Of course, this game doesn't have any poise, doesn't have any heavy armor, no shields. Well, there is a shield, but you know what I mean. Essentially, the problem is that the dogs function in the same way as in any other Souls game, where the best thing to do is either just poise through their attacks or use a shield. And you have none of those things in this game. So, kind of doesn't really work out, does it? There you go. He should be dead. If not, I'll kill him on wake up. Yeah, he's not dead. There we go. And this is the nitrous. It's a fun weapon. Kind of boring, to be honest. It is very powerful and popular because of its... well, its transformed state is technically more like a buff than actual transformation. None of the movesets change. But yeah, you get this nice little electricity. Again, free buff. And a lot of stuff is weak to lightning in this game. But yeah, the thing about it is, it's not the most interesting trick weapon in the game. Has the same moveset in both forms, so... yeah, that's the disadvantage of it, but very popular. The fucking pig is here. But I'm gonna head back into the building here because I've done all of the stuff outside now at this point. Really, the nitrous was the last thing that I've not yet done. And I just noticed I have 10,000 souls, which is kind of a lot. Let's see about this scurrying beast. No, I have not gotten this guy. And I do know that this guy drops Twin Bloodstone. So I think we just got enough, didn't we? Yeah, definitely. Alright, well, as soon as I get back, I am gonna... oh yeah, I always forget about this. Although at this point, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as it used to, and it just almost killed... no, it did kill me. What the fuck? Well, as I said, it doesn't nearly do as much damage. It kills me. Wonderful. I swear this game can hear you. All the Souls games can hear you. Oh well. That is one death. Not the end of the world. We're gonna get going here again. And I'd prefer to get my Blood Echoes back. Once again, 10,000. That's quite a bit at this point. Of course you would have it. Their grab attack is so annoying. Damn. I tried mashing again. I do know for a fact that mashing works against grab attacks in Dark Souls 1. However, I have no idea if it's the same case for the subsequent games. These guys can't really do much against you. And yeah, they put 2 of these assholes here, so thing I normally do here is just run past them into the corner. Wrong place. I ran the wrong way. Oh well. I think we're just gonna circle back around. That wasn't the way out? No, I guess it's straight through. My mistake. It's okay though. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do this. Will I even be able to kill this boss? This is not a boss I fight often. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I don't know, when I fought him on my first playthrough, I came back later when I was super, super overpowered. I think it might be the same case here. In terms of damage at least. Try to dodge, I couldn't even see. Yeah, this guy is a monster with the camera. Like, hitting him and avoiding his hits is a bitch. See, I can't even hit him because he has a weird hitbox. Yeah, Darkbeast Paarl. I think I'll go for the transformed version of my weapon. Just for extra range. But yeah, this guy, I've always found this guy to be super annoying. Because he's like really thin. Not unlike, you know, like Vicar Amelia or Ludwig and those types of large bosses. And he's super difficult to hit. But in terms of damage, I'm... Oh, shit. Running low on blood vials. Which... You know what? What I might do is... Just go in, pick up my blood echoes and warp out. You nearly grabbed me. Yeah, because I don't want to do this with low blood vials. You know, it's very annoying to do it like that. So I'd rather just move on. The next area actually has fairly frequent drops. There it is. I'm just going to test out if he's easier to hit. Well, it deals less damage. Let's see how quick this is. Oh, fuck. Not quick enough, I guess. Yeah, both Hunter's Marks are fairly fast in this game, but not that fast. But yeah, that's okay. I wanted to test out my weapon. It's going to be hard hitting him with the transformed version as well. That's interesting. Again, I, for now, have not really found a good way outside of situational circumstances to use the transformed version of this weapon. Again, unless you're fighting like a large crowd, it doesn't seem to be that good, which is slightly disappointing, but whatever. The untransformed version, like this normal version of this weapon, is godlike though. It is basically like the saw spear, except you get range as well. Now, this time around, I'm really gonna just do a grab and warp out. Smashing grab? Not really, because we're not smashing anything. Okay. God damn it. No. There we go. I think we're good. So what we're going to do here is, first of all, upgrade our weapons. Well, just one weapon, but you know what I mean. Actually, I probably have some Twin Bloodstones left over for my pistol, which will be good. I mean, the thing is, you don't want to neglect your pistol, because I think as it levels up, the parrying window for it actually increases, if I'm not mistaken. Might be completely wrong there, don't quote me on that, but I've heard that, I think. Alright, fortify weapon. Let's get this beast cutter up. And does it? Yeah, it does unlock the third thingy. Physical attack up 6%. Attack. Wait, how the fuck does that work? Attack down minus. Well, they could have just said like physical attack up 4.3%, because it's the same thing, isn't it? It's still gonna increase overall, but still kind of a weird thing, right? And fortify. What about my pistol? I don't have enough. In fact, I'm missing one, which, you know what? We might as well do this. Buy one. Yeah, there we go. I always forget how much materials you need to upgrade shit in this game. Let's see about leveling up here. Yeah, this game definitely requires the most materials out of you. Let's go strength. I want to get to 20 strength. And yeah, we can buy 7. That's going to hold us over for a while. Again, I'm going to ignore Darkbeast Paarl for now and actually head to the Grand Cathedral. And we'll be moving on with the, well, the game path, the intended path. I'll come back for him in a bit. It's just, first of all, I want to get more blood vials, which these guys in the forest drop fairly frequently, I think. Probably before Byrgenwerth, I can come back. I mean, the only thing that's going to be good from Darkbeast Paarl is blood echoes, because the only thing you get from killing him is a shortcut into Old Yarnum. So, and I've already activated, like, I've already pissed off the hunter there. So in terms of like advancing any sort of quest line, it's not going to do anything at all. There we go. These guys, I swear, have like Dark Souls 2 levels of tracking on their attacks. But this is one of the only enemies. So yeah, now the big guys are asleep. And we definitely don't want to wake them up. Which I just did there. But that's okay. This one doesn't follow you too much, I think. Alright, assholes. I got hit. Actually, I do like this moveset. But yeah, it's really slow. It's almost like a strength weapon, you know. Thanks for the vials. Nothing is really gonna follow us into here. Madman's Knowledge. Another one. It's pretty much all that there is here, I think. Couple of Madman's Knowledges. And that's where we need to proceed. Yep, another one. But before we do that... Oh, I already unlocked this. Yeah, I remember now. Fucking guy with the flamethrower. Wow, I'm dealing a lot of damage now. Let me just check something. In a second. What is the strength scaling on this? Damn, it's so confusing. D. It's only D. Okay, it's interesting that it has an arcane skill. Oh, no, everything has a bit of arcane scaling in this game. I remember. So yeah, now that we have enough insight, you see that there are eyes on these guys' lanterns. And it also allows them to cast a weird spell. So that's what happens when your insight increases. Some things change in the actual game world. The one thing we want to come down here for. Not this guy. Yeah, what I don't want to listen to this asshole, but this is important here. Oh yeah, her dialogue does of course change. 'Cause this is a prostitute basically. So basically, another one of the another one of the NPCs you can take to a safe place. Please don't do the gestures, but whatever. Send her to Odin Chapel, and she does actually kind of have like a mini quest line. Speaking of mini quest lines, God, I just keep remembering things I need to do that I've not yet done. Oh, hey. I've not heard this. Oh. Huh. Weird. These people are weird here. They're essentially, ouch, the residents of Cathedral Ward, basically. So they're gonna be extra unfriendly, I think. Most of them say the same thing, so I'm not gonna talk to everyone. But there are a couple of things we need to pick up. And there we picked up the Black Church set. So now if we do go back to the Hypogean jail, we can interact with the other NPC as well. Damn, I'm out of stamina? Okay. Gotta watch for that. Nice. I do like that this weapon goes through everything. But that's more down to this game's hit detection than anything else. I'm not the only one who can abuse that. I've gotten killed plenty of times in Souls games where enemies' weapons just like straight up merged through like pillars and walls and things like that and hit me. And that is never a good thing, believe me. But now it's happening to them. So yeah, we've moved whatever her name is. That's not Adela, because Adela is the one in the Hypogean jail. But whatever this NPC's name is, we moved her. And since I'm going back for Darkbeast Paarl as well, I'll wait until then. Basically, to get her to move, you need a church equipment. So, yeah, that's the thing we just got. Actually, we can read the description of that because it's pretty interesting. I'll head to the next save point in the forest before I go and do what I just remembered. Because I remembered that I wanted to pick up Henrik's set. How do we do against these guys? Much better, wow. In fact, okay, yeah, these guys have become really easy suddenly. They only drop bloodstone shards, so I guess it's not worth it. Not even that amazing in terms of blood echoes either. Oh yeah, one of these guys. First Cthulhu monster of the game. Pretty weak. Not the last one we'll ever see. I've been reading up on the lore of this game once again. Just checked the wiki for an overall summary. I think I have a lot better of an idea of the whole lore. So the next time we come to an important lore location, I'll start talking about it once again. Again, it just feels like I have a clearer idea of it. Hey there, Alfred. Let's not, because you're boring. Talk about Byrgenwerth. I guess this is a good place to talk about lore, actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You talk too much. All right. We are gonna go ahead and end our discussions here. Let's not talk about the vile bloods. So yeah, we're going into the forest of Byrgenwerth, or the forest around Byrgenwerth, but Byrgenwerth is our goal. And well, this is such a cool little scene here. And of course, you found that he's been dead for a long time. That's so cool. I mean, this whole little scene is just like classic horror. And I don't know, it's such a fun moment here. But yeah, Byrgenwerth, well, the scholars of Byrgenwerth were the ones that first explored the tombs below Yarnum. And they were the ones that found the holy medium, as Alfred calls it. And that holy medium is essentially Ebrietas. So Ebrietas is one of the old ones, the only one that the church has actually made contact with. And, well, great one, I should say, not old one. Um, and basically, the blood of the great ones is sacred in the fact that it heals people. And that basically is the secret of the healing church, that it's been using Ebrietas for blood healing, essentially. And this healing is what allowed them to... Oh, you're dead? Okay. Is what allowed them to take control of Yarnum in its entirety. And there are other great ones as well, but most of them don't interact with people. And the ones that do not necessarily have good intentions. Well, actually, that's not always the case. The thing is, the intentions of the great ones is never explained, but it is hinted to be essentially reproduction, or kind of a longing. As we find out later, there is a little lore thing that says that well, actually, I think it's the umbilical cord that says it, which we've already picked up one of. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitates the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. So yeah, the great ones all lose their infants or offsprings. They essentially are unable to reproduce. And the reason for that is because they're so powerful, essentially being like gods, or as close to a god as you can get for humans. But the offset of that is that they never age, they never die, but they cannot have offsprings either. And basically, that's why they're looking for surrogates. And each one looks for surrogates differently. And one of them, the moon presence, does this by creating the hunter's dream and trapping hunters there. And that's how German is trapped in this hunter's dream. Alright, we're gonna head to the tomb of Odin. Actually, can we walk? Because Henrik is there, right? We'll go to the Cathedral Ward first and then walk back. So yeah, that is the idea behind the Great Ones. And of course, the scholars of Byrgenwerth found the Great One. And the other main lore point of this game is that humans want to ascend to the level of Great Ones. And there are different factions that try to achieve this differently. And we'll find out about the different factions as we go on. I think it's more important to establish what or who the Great Ones are first. Yeah, this is who we rescued. And we want the blood treatment. Ariana, yeah, that's her name. So yeah, Ariana, her blood is kind of like replenishment, I guess, from other games. It heals you, and I think it continues restoring HP. Once again, one of the nicest NPCs in the game. And probably in all of Souls. Like, he doesn't have any malice or bad intentions at all. He's kind of cool. Alright, hopefully we're strong enough to kill Henrik, because first of all, he has the set I want. Second of all, he caused me to screw up Eileen's questline, which I kind of wanted to do. Oh, it's not screwed up. Let's not hit her. It's actually possible to hit her, and it's really annoying. It's weird because she did not show up in the Cathedral Ward, which she should. Take that. We'll let her kill him, yeah. Does he drop the set? Yes, no, he does not. Shit, where does he drop the set? Damn. Do you buy it?
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then.
Yep.
He was falling apart, and I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
All right, I guess the questline is back on track. That's really good. So, I think what you need to do is warp back to the Hunter's Dream and then come back, right? And that's where the set is gonna appear, hopefully. Again, hopefully it's not something you have to buy, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, is it like an inside shop thing? Because if it is, I might not want to spend insight on it, because I'm cheap like that. Oh shit, it is. Actually, it doesn't cost a whole lot. Attack turn old hunter. Henrik was once partnered with Father Gascoigne, and though they were a fierce and gallant duo, their partnership led to Henrik's tragically long life. Henrik's unique yellow garb is resistant to bolt and will be a great help to any hunter who has inherited the onus of the hunt. Again, it's as close to the Xanthus set as you can get, so... You know what? Fuck it. Oops. So how many do I need? So 1, 3, 1, 1. So I need 4 more. Alright, let's buy it. Cause again, I want this set. Gascoigne set also looks good, but I honestly kind of prefer this one. So yeah, we're gonna be rocking the Henrik cosplay for now, and then I'll mix and match once we get some more options. But again, I really like the way it looks. Not as obscenely yellow as the Xanthus set in other games, but I think that's what they were going for with this. I mean, there's a separate piece of equipment called the Mensis cage, which is kind of similar to the what you call it, the Xanthus crown, in that it's like a ridiculously large headpiece. But yeah, in terms of yellow, it's as good as it's gonna get, and it got rid of that fucking annoying effect where my hair was clipping through the cape. That I find really annoying. So I think it's good that I made the switch. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Bloodborne. I think we pretty much cleared up everything, aside from Adela, but we can do that later. We can move on to the forest, find Byrgenwerth, talk more about the lore, but of course, the forest is kind of an involved area, so I think it's going to take us at least one episode to get to the boss. But we'll do that next time. For now, thanks for watching and goodbye.